We are going to we're going to go ahead and get started. I want to thank everybody first and foremost for coming out tonight, supporting all of our students and staff at this awards ceremony. Hope everybody had an amazing day. So wonderful to see a room full of people to celebrate our students and staff. Again, thank you for being here. Throughout this event, we're going to recognize a lot of people who've done a lot of amazing things. We're going to recognize our Battle of the Books champions, our science Olympiad standouts, district spelling bee extraordinaire, some of our athletes, Governor's School recipients, our JCPS Fine Arts Award winners, career and technical education honor recipients, and National Board certification educators. But before we begin handing out those awards, I would like to take a few minutes just to recognize our honorees this evening for all that they do. I want to express my gratitude to our many staff members who do amazing things with our students each day. Some of them are going to be recognized here tonight. So before I go any further, can we give a big round of applause for all those educators who work with our students each day? Thank you for that. Next, I want to recognize the many parents who are here tonight that play a pivotal role in their children's success. Our parents often act as extensions of our schools and extensions of our classroom, and we like for our parents to consider us as partners that they work with to make sure that our students have all that they need to be successful and help our students prosper not only at home but also at school. Can we give a round of applause to our parents? Also, would be remiss if I didn't thank everyone that will make this event and our next session the success that it is. I want to start by recognizing our communications department and our executive director of communications. I'm going to ask Richard Carr if he'll stand up. Richard, please. Thank you so much. At this time, I'm going to welcome Dr. Pam Batchelor to the podium to begin our recognitions. Thank you again for being here.
All right, good evening. I believe our Battle of the Books teams are lining up. So my name is Pam Batchelor, and I am honored tonight to present to you the district winners of our Battle of the Books competitions. So we have 3 teams, a team from elementary school, a team from middle school, and a team from high school. And so for those of you who are not familiar with Battle of the Books, it is a reading competition where participants have to read quite a number of books and then answer very detailed questions. So first up, we are going to have Swift Creek Middle School. They are on stage tonight. So Swift Creek Middle School is coached by Miss Valerie Kenny, and we are very proud of our Wolves. So thank you very much for being our district winners. So please congratulate them again. Battle of the Books. Thank you. And also, please remember, we have an opportunity for photos as well afterwards in the cafeteria. So please make sure that you visit the cafeteria after tonight's session for another photo opportunity. Our next team that is lined up is our elementary team, and that's from Riverwood Elementary. And the coaches are Angela West and Kim McGuire. So one interesting fact about our Riverwood Elementary team is not only are they our district winners, but they went on to the regional level of competition and came in 3rd place. So I think they deserve another round of applause for that as well. So thank you very much to our Rams from Riverwood Elementary. Good job. I know. Thank you. I like the clinkle of their hardware. In case you didn't note as well, all of our district winners received medals, and they received another medal for their third place finish at the regional competition as well. All right, and so last we have our West Johnston High School. They are our high school winners, and they are coached by Miss Samantha Lamb, and they do have a band concert tonight, and a majority of their team is also in the band. So we are grateful for those who can make it here tonight. So let's give them a round of applause. All right. Thank you very much, Wildcats. All right, next I'm going to turn it over to Miss Latanya Pender. She's going to recognize our district spelling bee.
Good evening. I'm Latanya Pender. I am the Director of ELA and Social Studies Curriculum. Competing in the spelling bee is a powerful educational experience. In Johnston County Public Schools, spelling bees are used as a powerful tool, both within the classroom and as a goal-oriented extracurricular activity. Our spelling bee tradition extends from elementary through middle school. The spelling bee is a focused individual competition generating an increased commitment to excellence and personal achievement. All spelling bees support learning by providing students with a fun, goal-focused activity geared towards increasing vocabulary, enhancing study skills, and providing development of correct English language usage. Tonight, we are here to recognize a student who has answered the call of excellence and personal achievement by placing first in the Johnston County Public School Middle School Spelling Bee. He has earned the opportunity to present Johnston County Public Schools at the National Script Spelling Bee Competition, which takes place at the Gaylord National Resort and Convention Center in National Harbor, Maryland on May 28, 2024 in Washington, D.C. Please help me celebrate Mr. Orrin Lamb, an 8th grade student from McGee's Crossword Middle School, to receive his certificate of excellence. At this time, we will have Ms. Kayla Boykin to present Science Olympiad.
Good evening. We were very excited to have the participation of 10 elementary schools from Johnston County Public Schools in our Division A Science Olympiad tournament this year. Students in grades 3 through 5 gathered at the Clayton Center to compete in 15 different events, including station tests such as Fossil Frenzy, weather permitting, and Super Sleuths, as well as engaging build challenges like Thrill Seekers and Pasta Towers. Teams worked hard throughout the school year to prepare for the tournament in March. Tonight, we celebrate our winners from this competition. In the JV division, first place went to Polenta Elementary, and Polenta also won second place in the varsity division and was the highest scoring Johnston County Schools team. Both of these teams were coached by Kelly Davis with assistant coach Jordan Adams. We are going to start by recognizing our first place JV team, and this is Tristan Ramanth. Reliance Butler. who is not here tonight, Owen Austin, Samuel Bledsoe, Joseph Castata, Victor Kaptik, Bryson Bartlett, and Colin Oakes. Oh, and Tyler Vaughn. Now for the varsity team, which was second place overall and the highest scoring Johnston County Schools team. This is Maeve Eaton, Nolan Vaughn, Jack Johnson, Silas Tutwiler, Liam Park, Will Shanks, Aiden Turner, Riley DeWay, and Sarah Anderson.
Good evening. It is my pleasure as the Director of Career and Technical Education to recognize some of the amazing accomplishments of our CTE students and staff. The mission of Career and Technical Education program is that every Johnston County Public Schools graduate has a plan for their future and the skills, knowledge, and behaviors to make it a reality. Tonight we are honoring the CTE students who are well on their way to putting their life and career plans into action and achieving future success. Through the accomplishments of these students, we are also recognizing the CTE staff who supported and facilitated their future readiness. Joining me on stage this evening is Ms. B.B. Lee, who volunteers her time and energy as chair of the CTE Advisory Council. Ms. B.B. will be giving each student a CTE Learning That Works pin. Would members of the CTE Advisory Council in the audience please stand to be recognized? Thank you for your contributions and service to the CTE program. Kicking off our CTE celebrations, this is the recognition of the students in the first ever cohort to graduate from the Academy of Engineering and Advanced Manufacturing at North Johnston High School. Several of our high schools have CTE career academies where students participate in a 4-year career-focused learning community within their school. The mission of North Johnston's Career Academy is to cultivate students' career readiness by developing engineering, manufacturing, and employability skills through work-based, interdisciplinary, and project-based learning. Students will develop meaningful relationships with peers and adults that propel them to achieve their goals. This cohort started in the Academy 4 years ago and has worked hard to set the bar for their Academy. Accompanying the students on stage is their Career Academy coordinator, Mr. Chad Culver, and their advanced manufacturing teacher, Mr. Adam Arnold. The first student is Gavin Flamingo. Mackenzie Helsinki. Alana Hooks. Braden Lawhorn. Zach Logan. Rima McCabe. Zola Peacock. Bethany Ratley. Joshua Salas Oliveras. Devonte Whitaker Allen. Now we begin to recognize our career and technical student organizations. These clubs and organizations are an integral component to a high-quality CTE program, allowing students the opportunity to develop their career and leadership skills and abilities. This evening, we are recognizing the students who achieved first or second place in their state-level CTSO competitions. First up is the Future Business Leaders of America, or FBLA, for students enrolled in business and marketing courses. Jose Perez Campos. Jose is from McGee's Crossroads Middle School, and he got first place in interpersonal communications. He's joined on stage by his advisor, Ms. Deborah Elliott. Taylor Patrick. From West Johnston High School. He's joined on stage by Fran Clark and Beth Braswell, and he got second place in business management. Also from West Johnston High School is Braden Russell, who got first place in word processing. Taylor Patrick, yeah, I said Taylor Patrick. Congratulations, we're gonna say it again. Give Taylor Patrick another round of applause. And their advisors, Ms. Fran Clark and Beth Braswell. Next up, students enrolled in Family and Consumer Sciences education have the opportunity to participate in the Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America. FCCLA provides a range of competitions and programs that support students' career exploration and preparation in human services, hospitality and tourism, visual arts and design, and education and training. The first group of students will be from Clayton High School's FCCLA chapter. They're joined on stage by FCCLA chapter advisor, Ms. Shelley Roberts. The first group got first place in the state in parliamentary procedure, and that includes Jordan Alvarez, Olivia Schechtman, Kaylee Earp, and Daisy Vargas Acosta. Is that you? The next group got second place in Promote and Publicize, and that is Haven Prescott. Joined by advisors, Ms. Christina Snagosky from the Cleveland High School FCCLA chapter is Lacey Morris, who placed first in the state for job interview. We will now recognize the students from Corinth Holders High School's FCCLA chapter. They're joined on stage by chapter advisors, Ms. Lisa Lewis and Ms. Michelle Smith. The first is Rebecca Anderson, who placed second place in Chapter Service Project Display. The next was a duo, Scarlett Otero and Bailey Valley Quintero. They got second place in Chapter and Review Display. Mark, if you'll have them come when I announce their name, that'd be great. Thank you. All right, so next, the last from that chapter is Ashton Cottle from Focus on Children. Okay. The Swift Creek Middle School FCCLA chapter is led by Miss Allison Rottenberry. The first student is Kinsley Brown, who got second place in interpersonal communications. Next up is Maddie Woodard, who got first place in Hospitality, Tourism, and Recreation. And last from Swift Creek is Kennedy Atribus, who got second place in Focus on Children. Congratulations, Swift Creek Middle School. We will now recognize our students who placed first or second place in state FFA competitions. FFA is the organization for students in our agricultural education programs. Students can explore and prepare for careers in agribusiness, biotechnology, and animal and plant sciences. The first FFA chapter we will recognize is from Cleveland High School. They're joined on stage by chapter advisor, Mr. Brett Capps. This is a group. It includes Megan Plaster, Aaron Niddle, Susanna Piatek, and Preston Sharp. And they placed second place in Agricultural Sales Senior. The next group placed first in Agricultural Sales Junior. Holland Tyler, Aubrey Lynn Smith, Timothy Eshador, and Gavin Bledsoe. From Corinth Holders High School, FFA member Malachi Singleton placed first in Farm Business Management Senior Division. Malachi is joined on stage by his advisor, Mr. Jared Parks. From North Johnston Middle School, FFA members Dalton Langson, Savannah Keene, and Savannah Creech, placed first in middle grades exploring biotechnology. Their advisor is Miss Allie Edwards. We have two teams from the South Johnston High School FFA chapter, joined on stage by advisors Mr. John Ross Robertson and Miss Cindy Adams. The first group placed first in milk quality and products. That includes Jackson Durham, Olivia Myers, and Jarrett Allen. In second place, Envirothon, Jackson Durham, he likes to compete. How'd you do that so fast? Brittany Badgett, and Victoria Badgett. In the second place, GOAT Production Proficiency Award went to Kimsey Bagley. And again, their advisor with us tonight is Mr. John Ross Roberts. Our last FFA recognition is from the chapter at West Johnston High School. And first up is Amelia Anderson. Mia Carlton, and Gavin Annis. They placed first in the state in Farm Business Management Junior Division. And they're joined on stage by chapter advisor, Mr. Taylor Blake. Our last CTSO recognition is from the Technology Student Association at Corinth Holders High School. TSA is for students enrolled in technology, engineering, and design programs. This year, Lee Olwen placed second in NCTSA Pin Design Competition. Lee is joined on stage by chapter advisor, Ms. Jackie Harrell. Our last CTE recognition is our CTE Teacher of the Year. The CTE Teacher of the Year becomes our district's entry into the North Carolina CTE Teacher of the Year, sponsored by the North Carolina Center for the Advancement of Teaching and the North Carolina Association of Career and Technical Education. This year's recipient has been teaching agriculture education for 10 years at Corinth Holders High School. Her assistant principal said, "I have always been impressed by the relationships and rapport she has with her students. She holds them to a high standard and they rise to the occasion. Each year, her classes are one of the first to fill up." Our honoree says, "My teaching philosophy is founded in the thought that each student is unique and each student learns in a different way. I strive to differentiate my instruction so students leave my classroom feeling confident that they can apply what they have learned to real-life situations." Joining us on stage is Mr. Kenneth Bennett, interim principal of Corinth Holders High School. Please help me in recognizing the 2024 Career and Technical Education Teacher of the Year, Ms. Ashley Holloman. All right. One more last-minute entry for CTE is going to be from FCCLA, the FCCLA chapter at Archer Lodge Middle School, and that's Cassidy Wagner and Parker Adams. Their advisor is Ms. Julie Perry. Thank you all so much.
Good evening. My name is Kim Luter. I'm the lead school counselor for Johnston County Public Schools, and I also have the honor of serving as the North Carolina Governor School Local Coordinator. I'm joined on stage by Dr. Amanda Allen, Executive Director of Student Services. North Carolina Governor School is a 4-week summer residential program for gifted and talented high school students. It integrates academic disciplines, the arts, and unique courses on each of 2 campuses. Learning focuses on the exploration of ideas and concepts in each discipline. It does not involve credit, tests, or grades. Students are selected to attend through a very competitive state-level process after being nominated by their public school unit. For the 2nd year in a row, Johnston County Public Schools has had double-digit North Carolina Governor School selections. This year, 14 students from Johnston County Public Schools have been selected to participate in this prestigious program. 11 of them are here with us tonight, and I'm excited to introduce these students to you now. First up, from Cleveland High School is Cameron Askew, who is attending for choral music. Next, also from Cleveland High School, is Caitlin Ewald, attending for social science. Next, also from Cleveland High School, is Ayuska Liutel, attending for English. Next up, from Cleveland High School, is Jackson Mishaw, attending for instrumental music. Also from Cleveland High School, Cole Pacala, attending for social science. Next, from Corinth Holders High School, Madison Stansel, attending for natural science. Next, from Smithfield Selma High School, Jillian Casey, attending for instrumental music. We also have, from Smithfield Selma High School, Rory Martin, attending for instrumental music. Next, from Smithfield Selma High School, Isaac Savigny, attending for instrumental music. From West Johnston High School, we have Emily Lopez Hernandez, attending for Spanish. Also from West Johnston High School, Caitlin Nolte for mathematics. Thank you very much.
What a great opportunity this has been to congratulate all of these young people. Would you join me again in congratulating them? It was wonderful to hear the clinging of the medals. Wasn't that nice? That was nice to hear that, and just to see all of these young people come together. I want to just reiterate what Dr. Bracey said. Thank you, students. Thank you for representing our district with integrity and excellence. Thank you to parents for your support, because none of this would have happened tonight with all these extra activities that these young people are involved in if you didn't support them. If you didn't make the car rides, if you didn't make the weekends away, whatever it took, you did it, and that's allowed your young person to be, to accomplish these things in which we have just taken a small part of the time to recognize them. Thank you to our teachers and our advisors. I am sure that myself as the board member, any board members here, we do not fully understand all the time that you have put in to guide these young lives. And I thank you for that. And thank you to our administrators for supporting these programs in your schools, for being there on the weekends when they are competing. It takes all of you. What a difference you're making in the lives of these young people. These are memories that they have that they will carry for a lifetime, as many of you have had the similar memories of your education experience. So just as a Board of Representative, I'm just so grateful, and I speak for the rest of the board, that we're just so honored to be able to be here tonight to acknowledge these young people and their excellence in all the areas that they have been involved in. So thank you so much. Now I have some marching orders that I'm supposed to tell you about how we go from here, so I will give you that information now. Immediately when we finish this, which we're about to conclude this part of our recognitions, they're going to ask that you, and we're going to begin preparing for the next session to take place. They're asking for you to exit through these doors, is that correct? And you're going to go around to the cafeteria, and there you'll have an opportunity to get some photographs and some light refreshments and just enjoy visiting and fellowshipping with each other. And while you are doing that, the next group will be entering into the auditorium for the next session. It's just wonderful that we have so many people to recognize here tonight that we had to do it in 2 sessions. But we thank you so much for being here. Again, thank you so much, parents, for sharing your young people with us and with our school system. They truly are the backbone of who we are as Johnston County Public Schools, something that we can all be proud of. So with that being said, we will dismiss this group. As I said, go out the back and around to don't miss that opportunity to go get some photographs taken in the cafeteria. But just wishing you all safe journey home, and thank you so much for being here.
We're going to go ahead and get started. Let me start by saying good evening to everybody. Thank you so much for being here this evening to recognize our amazing students and staff. This is our second session of the evening, and we're so glad you're here to celebrate the incredible accomplishments of our students and staff. As you will see throughout this event, we have a lot of bright, athletic, and gifted students in our schools. Between the first session and this session, we will recognize Battle of the Books champions, Science Olympiad standouts, our district spelling bee extraordinaire, JCPS athletes, North Carolina Governor's School recipients, JCPS Fine Arts Award winners, Career Technical Education Honor recipients, and National Board Certified Educators. Before we begin to recognize our honorees this evening, I want to express my gratitude to our staff members who nurture our students each day. Some of those staff members will be recognized this evening. Please join me in a big round of applause for all those staff members. Next, I want to recognize the many parents who play a pivotal role in their children's success. They often act as extensions of the classrooms and work as partners to create learning environments for their children to prosper at home. So please join me in celebrating our parents for all they do to make JCPS the amazing school system that it is. Thank you, parents. And I'm very excited about what this event truly represents. This ceremony is a testament to the hard work, determination, and exceptional talents that define our students and staff. It's a moment to acknowledge their academic accomplishments, extracurricular activities, and community service accomplishments. Everyone recognized today has demonstrated a commitment to excellence that sets them apart. Please let me offer thanks again to every one of you for joining us this evening as we celebrate some of Johnston County Public Schools' best. At this time, I'd like to welcome Ms. Sarah Fawn McLam to begin our recognitions.
Good evening. It is so wonderful to be here with you to celebrate the accomplishments of our Johnston County students. I would like to extend my congratulations to each of you and to our arts ed programs and students who earned the honor of recognition tonight but were unable to attend due to other obligations. Our first arts education recognitions this evening will be for the students that participated in the GFWC of North Carolina State Artwork Competition. There is both a middle school and a high school division of this competition. To be eligible for this state-level honor, the students first had to participate in a local art competition and place high enough through the Clayton Women's Club. We will begin with our middle school division. Thank you to Ms. Danielle Gruber from Swift Creek Middle for providing the opportunity to her students to participate in this competition. Swift Creek Middle had 7 students place at the state level. As I call their names, they will come to receive their certificates. In second place, Michaela Capps in charcoal. Annabelle Escador in ceramics. Jordan Hammonds in naturecraft. Kendall Flume in decorative painting. Receiving 2 awards, Taya Thompson received both second place in glasscraft and third place in watercolors. With first place awards, Catherine Lozado in fabric craft. Sophia Rose in die craft. And also with 2 awards, Bessie Salinas received both first place in black and white photography and second place in weaving. These placements were out of the entire state of North Carolina. Congratulations to each of you. Also for their placement in the GFWC of North Carolina State Artwork Competition, we honor the students from Clayton High School, Cleveland High School, and Corinth Holders High School that placed in the high school division. Thank you to their teachers, Janine Franz from Clayton High, Colton Borum, Hannah Koch, and Anita Locklear from Cleveland High, and Leo Barthelmus and Alessandra England from Corinth Holders High. I will now call the students' names. They will receive their certificates. Again, they also, in the high school division, these are for honors that were out of the entire state. Third place, Gabriel Dukes from Cleveland High in paper collage. In second place, Ella Oliver from Cleveland High in acrylic paint. In first place, Tanzila Akbar from Clayton High in digital art. Also in first place, Cesar Alvarenga from Corinth High School in pen and ink. Madeline Carpio from Corinth Holders High School, first place in black and white photography. Emily Morris from Corinth Holders High School, first place in graphics. Parker Muti from Clayton High, first place in watercolors. And Avalon Reynolds from Cleveland High, first place in diecraft. Thank you to each of these fine middle and high school artists for their wonderful representation of Johnston County Public Schools. The North Carolina Music Educators Association is the professional organization that partners with NCDPI to ensure quality and rigorous music education in the state of North Carolina. Our next several awards will recognize students that have demonstrated excellence in music education representing Johnston County Public Schools in the NCMEA High School Choral Solo Music Performance Adjudication Festival. Again, this is a state-level competition, and the students that are about to be recognized received these awards out of the state. So from Cleveland High School, under the direction of choral director Mr. Sharon Miller, receiving an excellent rating from NCMEA state adjudicators are Raleigh Farrar and Haley Miller. And receiving a superior rating from NCMEA state adjudicators are Savannah Dupraw and Lauren Ulchenbruns. Congratulations. And these wonderful ladies have another award to receive, so they will join the next group on stage and head back. And the rest of the group can join them. I'm so excited for the very large ensembles, because one thing that is very important about arts education is we learn how to work together and we learn how to work as a team, and you'll really see that tonight with the ensembles that will be recognized. To achieve the things they achieve, they have to work together, and that is a skill that will follow them forever. Our next NCMEA recognition is for the students that were selected for the North Carolina Eastern Regional Honor Choir. Growing too large to be maintained in 2023, the North Carolina All-State Choral Festival was split in half into an Eastern and a Western Regional. Participation in this choir is no less exemplary than it was in the former format. Requiring school and county level auditions, Johnston County is proud to recognize these 20 students that were selected for this honor. Thank you to Ann Meggs, choral director at Clayton High, Sharon Miller, choral director at Cleveland High, and Amy Mooring, choral director at North Johnston High, for providing these opportunities to their students. The students being honored tonight for their selection to this honor choir are Hannah Arendt from North Johnston High, Ben Evans from Clayton High, Raleigh Farrar from Cleveland High, Trayson Grams from North Johnston High. Skyla Hart from North Johnston High. Peyton Hogg from Cleveland High. Sydney Holland from North Johnston High. Ash Catlin from Clayton High. Solana Jenkins from Clayton High. Colby Johnson from North Johnston High. Bristol Leda from Cleveland High. Isabel Kropp from Clayton High. Lauren Olchenbruns from Cleveland High. Abigail Stutz from Clayton High. Jaden Tucker from Clayton High. And Kirsten Wilbrook from Clayton High. Congratulations to each of you for your participation in this event. Thank you. Did I miss the group? Oh, I'm so sorry. That's why I have a backup plan. Is it North Johnston? Clayton? I'm so sorry from all of them. Okay. I'm so glad I did this so that your part can go smooth. You're welcome. Yeah, I did that for you, yeah. I've got it. Sorry. Hannah Wilmond Barnes from Clayton High School. Emily Beasley from Cleveland High School. David Bernardino from Cleveland High School. Cheyenne Boone from North Johnston High School. Raleigh Farrar from Cleveland High School. Trayson Grams, North Johnston High School. Skyla Hart, North Johnston High School. Peyton Hogg, Cleveland High School. Sydney Holland, North Johnston High School. Solana Jenkins, Colby Johnson, Bristol Leda, Isabel Kropp, Lauren Olchenbruns, Abigail Stutz, Savannah, I'm so sorry. To everyone else that has to announce tonight, you are welcome. They'll talk about me. And I was so organized and color-coded. I love y'all. It's all uphill from here. Yeah, okay. Okay, concluding our accolades from the North Carolina Music Educators Association, we will now recognize our students selected for the NCMEA and North Carolina Bandmasters Association All-State Honor Bands. And we have students that are honored in both the middle school and the high school levels for this ensemble. Selections for this honor require county, district, and state level auditions. You must pass each level to be eligible to audition for the next. This is the highest level of auditions that you can achieve in the state. Thank you to Caitlin Faircloth, band director at Swift Creek Middle School, and Jason Hurd and Stephen Rainville, band directors at Cleveland High School, for facilitating these opportunities for their students. For acceptance into the middle school all-state band, please congratulate Maddox Capps from Swift Creek Middle School. For acceptance into the high school all-state honor band, please congratulate Isaias de la Cruz and Caleb Langley, both from Cleveland High School. Congratulations. Congratulations. And yes, Miss Caitlin Faircloth, our WRAL Teacher of the Week. We will now recognize the students who have received either a regional or international recognition from WGI World Guard International. These recognitions are both for the regional level and for the World Championships, which is an international level competition. WGI hosts events all around the world, and we are also proud for this little added fact. This year, Cleveland High School was able to host one of their regional events, which is an honor in itself because you do have to apply to host and be chosen. So I just wanted to give that little congratulations there. Johnston County Public Schools is proud to have ensembles here tonight that have received Southeast U.S. regional recognitions, which is multi-state, as well as international recognitions through WGI. Our first WGI ensemble to be recognized tonight is the Color Guard from Clayton High School. Thank you to band director Joey Massey and color guard instructor Allie Sullivan for providing this opportunity to your students. The Clayton High School Color Guard was awarded third place in the WGI Color Guard Scholastic Regional A Finals. Ensemble students who achieved this are Lisbeth Alejandra Gonzalez, Jay Beck, Mia Dominguez Romo, CJ Heidemann, Ash Catlin, Aaron LaFollette, Carmen Lee, Ashley Sanchez, Aaliyah Santiago, Gabriela Sila, Callie Stone King, Layla Stone King, Katie Urania, and Emily Velez. Congratulations to the Clayton High School Guard. Receiving 2 regional awards, we will next recognize the Cleveland High School Color Guard under the direction of Jason Hurd and Stephen Rainville. This ensemble received both the WGI Color Guard Scholastic Regional A Finals first place and the WGI Color Guard Scholastic World Regionals first place. Representing their ensemble tonight is Natalie Sherwin. Our final WGI regional recognition this evening will go to the Corinth Holders High School Winter Guard. Under the direction of directors Olivia Spell and Tim Basil and instructors Samantha Boyette and Lacey Knight, this ensemble received the honor of WGI Color Guard Scholastic A Finals second place. Representing the ensemble tonight are Shayla Aragon Vasquez, Hannah Becker, Jordan Chapin, Chloe Cook, Christina Cavello, Morgan Deloach, Alyssa Halpern, Shania Hawkins, Dakota Nairn, Marissa Stone, Regan Tedder, Sydney Tedder, and Bianca Villavicencio Hernandez. Congratulations. We will now move into the recognitions for WGI World Championships. These are international awards. Each year, the scholastic and independent ensembles that place the highest in regionals are invited to Dayton, Ohio to compete against the very best ensembles in the world. Johnston County Public Schools is proud to have multiple ensembles make it to Worlds in Dayton, which is commendable on its own. 3 categories are available to competitive ensembles: percussion, winds, and color guard. Johnston County Public Schools has ensembles that have earned world recognitions in all 3 categories. We will first recognize the percussion ensemble from Cleveland High School. Under the direction of directors Jason Hurd and Stephen Rainville and instructor Jonathan Watts, this ensemble earned WGI World Championships Percussion Scholastic Concert Open Finals 5th place. That's 5th place in the world. Representing their ensemble tonight are Carden Brown, Emily Kavanaugh, Eden Dirksing, Mackenzie Donastrong, Johanna Flores, Heather Hilton, Alex Lips, Lauren McCombs, Xander Monserrati, Alana Santos, and Malcolm Smith. Thank you. The next WGI World Championships recognition goes to the Corinth Holders High School Percussion Ensemble. Under the direction of directors Olivia Spell and Tim Basil and instructor Jalen Glenn, this ensemble earned the title of WGI World Championships Percussion Scholastic Concert World Finals and are 4th place in the world. They are the only world-class percussion ensemble in North Carolina and only one of 4 on the East Coast. Yeah, you can clap for that too. Representing their ensemble tonight are Whitley Capps, Cheyenne Chapin, Dakota Chapin, Gian Di Giacomo, Benjamin Fishback, Rachel Hamilton, Braylon Hills, Luke Filippi, and Aiden Story. Congratulations. In the winds category, recognition goes to the Cleveland High School Winds Ensemble. I'll let them go and come on out to stage. The Cleveland High School Winds Ensemble is recognized tonight for their WGI World Championships Winds Scholastic World Finals for 2nd place in the world. You can clap for that, yeah. This ensemble is under the direction of Jason Hurd and Stephen Rainville. Representing this ensemble tonight are Luis Miguel Ugallo Aguiar, Cameron Askew, Joseph Copeland, Connor Davis, Isaiah De La Cruz, Michael Ferran, Gavin Jennings, Gabriel Jones, Caleb Langley, Joshua Rudisil, Ailey Simmons, Noah Sabrenick, and Ethan Storix. Congratulations, Cleveland High School wins. Thank you. Our final arts education recognition tonight is for the Corinth Holders High School Color Guard. They have earned the title of WGI World Championship Scholastic A-Class finalists. Out of the 114 groups that made it as far as Worlds, this group is only 1 out of 20 chosen to be finalists. It is the first time in Corinth Holders High School history that any group has made Class A finals, and only the 5th time in Johnston County Public Schools history that any ensemble has made Class A finals in the last 2 decades. Under the direction of directors Olivia Spell and Tim Basil and instructors Samantha Boyette and Lacey Knight, representing their ensemble tonight are Shaylin Aragon Vasquez, Hannah Becker, Jordan Chapin, Chloe Cook, Christina Creville, Morgan Deloach, Alyssa Halpern, Shania Hawkins, Dakota Nairn, Marissa Stone, Regan Tedder, Sydney Tedder, and Bianca Villavincenzo Hernandez. Congratulations to each of you. Thank you. Thank you so much to all of the arts education programs in Johnston County. You work so hard and so many countless hours, and I'm so proud to be here for you this evening. And thank you to Mr. Josh Plisko for helping me with my certificates. And I would now like to welcome him to the stage to honor his athletes.
While I'm getting situated, if Clayton High can make their way up. Cheer. And then Corinth Stunt, you're going to be following them as I get set up, okay? Well, let's give that last group a big round of applause again. Excellent stuff to hear, all those great things. I tell you, I had so much fun in the cafeteria, getting to see our athletes and our fine arts together, collaborating, talking, saying hi. It was a fun way to start the evening. I liked that session, and I'm really excited to introduce our groups here today. They made us proud in the classroom and on the field, you'll see, in the pool, on the wrestling mat. We're very excited to celebrate them today. Most of them are seniors, and this may be their last go-around, but we have some underclassmen as well, and we're excited to see them again and again, and in the future, we're proud of all they do. Without further ado, the first group up is going to be your Clayton Commons cheer team. If you could come on out, girls. And one thing about this Clayton Commons cheer team is they won the North Carolina Cheerleading Coaches Association Varsity D1 Small Co-ed State Champion. So you're looking at state champions here. Let's give it up for the girls. The North Carolina Coaches Association works towards supporting all coaches, all athletes, and the sport of cheerleading in the state of North Carolina. The Comets came in first place on January 20th. And also, in addition, Mackenzie O'Neill will be representing the high school as an East-West All-Star cheerleader that was selected by the North Carolina Coaches Association. Absolutely outstanding job all year long, from fall on the football field through basketball season, and then to cap it off the way they did in the North Carolina Coaches Association competition. Can't speak more highly about this group. Under the direction of Miss Catherine Morrison, the coach, she does an outstanding job. We're lucky to have her. At this time, we're going to go one more big round of applause, and then I'll introduce them by name. And when I call your name, if you could step forward, ladies, and come across and shake hands, and then go back down to where you've been seated. First up, we have Morgan Brown. Mason Buckland. Sophie D. Quinlan Duran. Lacey Dutton. Addison Dutton. Haley Enoch. Susanna Gonzalez. Lillian Hendricks. Claire Hill. Brooke Kiefer. Emily Lien. Olivia McDuff. Mackenzie O'Neill. Nicole Price. Madison Reed. And our lovely Coach Morrison, Coach Catherine Morrison. Let's give her a round of applause. Is great. Good job, Coach. And next, we have some more champions, the Corinth Holders stunt team, and I need to talk a little bit about stunt cheer. It's an emerging sport. This team has gone as far as they could go in the state of North Carolina 2 years in a row. They are carrying a torch for this sport in our area. They were our first and only team for a while at Corinth Holders High School. Triple S Smithfield Selma Senior High School had one this year, but they go on, they compete. They did an excellent job. So back-to-back, undefeated, as far as you could go, champions, Corinth Holders stunt cheerleading team. Let's give them a round of applause. They remain undefeated throughout the year. I had the pleasure to watch them compete on 3 separate occasions in the finals that were held at Willow Springs High Schools last week. The Pirates faced off against Green Level and performed just about flawlessly. These ladies have done a great job, and at this time, I look forward to announcing their names. First, Tara Bosick. Brianna Garner. Bailey Hearn. Leah Hunter. Haley Jackson. Presley Jones. Peyton Luxford. Victoria Maldonado. Lexi Martins. Anna Grace Maynor. Jasmine McDaniels. Savannah Pleasant. Callie Richards. Maddie Shenning. Taylin Wyatt. Taylin Wyatt. And Coach Langley is here as well. And at this time, if our individual athletes can start making their way up. Now, this group that you're going to see is individual but also team sport. It's going to include our swimmers, our wrestlers, some of our divers and things like that. We had a great winter season. Anybody that medalist at the North Carolina High School Athletic Association State Championships are up here today, as well as another special award that we offer in this county for baseball. So first up, we have the Triple S swim team. And they did an absolutely outstanding job, finishing 4th in the state. And they were regional runners-up, so they get to add that to the trophy case. Let's give them a round of applause. And they received multiple medals at the state championship, so I'm just trying to make sure I say it right, and I might say their name more than once because they were that good on that Saturday. First up is Anaya Murmurovich. And she's the NCHSA 2024 3A swimming and diving state champion in the 100-meter breaststroke with a time of 1 minute and 7 seconds. Let's give her a big round of applause. And the other 4 ladies you see up here today were part of the 400 free relay, which was a medalist as well. And she was part of that relay team as well. And it's the 400 free, and they finished with an impressive time of 3 minutes and 43 seconds. It was Anaya Murmurovich, Francesca DiGianavine, Tegan Farrell, and Peyton Miller were part of that team. And Frankie came back up because as a junior, she was also the North Carolina High School 2024 3A swimming and diving medalist in the 200 free as a 4th place medalist. So let's give her a great round of applause too. And Coach Bentley's over here. He doesn't like the limelight, but he does a great job and works hard at Triple S. Let's give him a round of applause. You're very appreciated, Coach. And our other individual athletes, if you could please come forward. Let's give them a round of applause. First up, I want to talk about DeAndre Johnston, a senior from Clayton High School. He's your 285-pound, which is the heavyweight class, individual wrestling state champion. Let's give that a round of applause. He remained undefeated all year long. DeAndre is an outstanding young man, He's going to be going into exceptional children's education. We look forward to him maybe coming back on home after he's got 4 years up there. So we're really excited for DeAndre and all he does. It's easier just to look since I know all these athletes. Who's up next? Dom? Yeah, all right. There's Don Pegues. If you went, yeah, that's all right. If you went to the Easter tournament at South Johnston, he hit a ball that didn't land yet over that batting cage, and he's had a very, very successful spring season as a senior. He's going to be getting your Sam Nairn Award, which has been in Johnston County for over a decade, given to the best baseball player in Johnston County, not only on the field, but it's what you do off the field. It's how you take care of your teammates. It's how you handle adversity when you win or you lose. And as a former baseball coach, this award's precious in Johnston County, and it is something that you don't nominate unless if they're A+. And this young man is A+, and he's going to be going to Guilford College to continue baseball, and we look forward to everything he's going to accomplish. And then we have Anna Ackerman. Now, interesting, we just had DeAndre go as a heavyweight at 285, and now Anna is the smallest weight class possible in North Carolina for our women's wrestling, which is the 100-pound, and correct me if I'm wrong, it was a 100-pound weight class. She was the runner-up. She's only a junior. The Board of Education should be familiar with her. We see her every winter because she has a level of tenacity on that mat that is just a joy to watch. And I look forward to going up to the Jolly Roger in the winter and see her compete again and root her on. But she is tough and she is serious, and she's what women's wrestling is all about, the way she competes between Coach over there and everybody else at the corner holder. They do a great job. Let's give a round of applause for your state runner-up, Anna Ackerman. Now we had to be in the middle a little bit, so we have Miss Winston Yarborough from Cleveland High School. Let's give her a round of applause. Cleveland got a new coach this year, but I also talked to Coach Watkins a lot, and the way she practices and gets after it is just unbelievable. She does a great job, and this year she was also a runner-up at the 165-pound weight class. We are looking forward to her as a senior to go on and accomplish great things. Hopefully her lessons on the mat will carry over next year into where she goes and what she does, but she represented Cleveland High very well, and we were trying to flip them back and forth to look at the NFHS camera to see what was going to happen. And you guys represented us very, very well that day. So let's give a big round of applause to Miss Yarborough here. And this young man, it's kind of fitting he's up here by himself right now because in Johnston County, this was one of your only divers in quite a long time. And he practiced with the swim team. He did his events with the swim team. Tomorrow he's got the state championships in Greensboro. Let's wish him luck on that as a pole vaulter. But he was your only diver in Johnston County. And he represented the county very well and rubbed elbows with everybody else and was 1 point away from being the state champion. He was a runner-up, but his commitment to the sport, and his parents are here. I talked to them in the cafeteria. It was great. But really proud of him. His coach, Jamie Lee, expressed so much gratitude in the way he carried himself as a teammate. Solo being by himself in the diving session, but also being a teammate there. And I know Coach Caps and everybody says you do a great job in the springtime as well. So let's give Mr. Thomas a round of applause as your swimming runner-up. Good job. Don't knock over that bar tomorrow. Okay. And next, we have 3 JCPS employees, teachers, educators, coaches. And I'm excited to talk about each one of them. All 3 of you can come out. They've probably faced each other on a field before. You're looking at probably over 60 years of coaching experience here, and that's probably 180 seasons because they coach usually from August to July. They kind of do it all, so let's give a round of applause for Alan Barnes, Matt Cuddington, and Paul Haynes. Now, to go in their awards, first of all, Coach Betterton, the athletic director at Archers Lodge Middle School, there was only 6 of these awards in the state this year through the North Carolina Athletic Directors Association. He was named a Middle School Athletic Director of Excellence. He has done an outstanding job in the district from the different roles he's served in. I know that Archers Lodge is proud to have him. He wears the green proud, and he is always someone that we look to for his administrative work, not only his coaching, but the things he does to put our kids in the best positions possible to excel. And that's really important. You need something. We need to look at schedules. He's going to take the time to go the extra mile for the kids. Let's give a round of applause for Al Marley. And out of those 6 awards, we had another middle school athletic director that won one of the awards in the state, and I think it speaks volumes to how serious we take middle school sports and how much their craft and their caring goes into what they do. Mr. Paul Haynes of Swift Creek has done nothing from that time the school opened to take care of business. Mr. Haynes, I know that Swift Creek is proud to have you. He will step in any way he's needed. And every year we give out 2 JCPS Coach of the Year awards. I'd be amiss to not mention Michael Price. He's at his track end-of-year banquet tonight, and I did not want to get in between him and his barbecue and sweet tea and everything they're doing up there to end the night. So he declined, but that's because Coach Price is all about the kids. So Michael, or if you know Michael, I see some people in the room that definitely know him. Please reach out to him. He was your middle school Coach of the Year. Now for our high school Coach of the Year, Matthew Cuddington has been a coach in the district for 22 years. The words that were in his nomination included effort, passion, community, and commitment. And I think that's a short but great way to express how he acts every day and how the relationships he makes. He's intentional in what he does, and he is a fiery coach that's in it for the right reasons in the kids. They won their first men's conference basketball championship in North Johnston since 2009. There was some great Tuesday and Friday nights in Kinley with him at the helm, and I think the student body really appreciated it in No Joe country. So Matt, continue doing what you're doing. You're definitely one of our, as you said, veteran coaches now, and we look forward to you bringing the next wave along, but also continuing to exceed in excellence up there at North Johnston. Let's give a round of applause for Coach Cuddington. And Ms. Pierce is following me next with her awards. Let's give her a round of applause.
Good evening. Up next, we celebrate a group of individuals whose dedication, passion, and relentless pursuit of excellence have led them to achieve one of the highest honors in the field of education, the National Board Certification. The National Boards for Professional Teaching Standards advocates for the advancement of student learning by establishing standards for certifying accomplished teachers. To achieve certification, teachers must complete and pass a rigorous performance-based assessment. On average, candidates work over 200 hours to create a portfolio that includes student work, assessments, videos, and an analytical reflection of the candidate's classroom teaching. This voluntary process promotes educators meeting the needs of their diverse students. Overall, North Carolina ranks #1 in the nation for the number of National Board certified teachers, and Johnston County Public Schools ranks in the top 15 of districts in North Carolina. This year, 20 Johnston County Public School teachers maintained and renewed their certification, and 11 certified for the first time, bringing our total to 201 National Board certified teachers in our district. Please join Janelle Bishop, who is our Director of Professional Learning, and myself in celebrating some of our newly certified teachers. From South Johnston, Amy Brown. From West Johnston High School, Kimberly Drown. From Swift Creek Middle, Zachary Groves. And from Cleveland High School, Miss Dee Massengill. thank you once again to these teachers who have really put in the effort to achieve their National Board certification.
Good evening. I'm Linda Edmondson, Interim Chief of Human Resources, and I am delighted to be here tonight to recognize our Employees of the Year for Johnston County Public Schools. These people were chosen by their peers for their commitment and their dedication to the success of our school district. First, we'd like to recognize Belinda Lee, Employee of the Year for Central Office. Shane Johnson, Employee of the Year for Facilities and Construction. Montavia Heath, Employee of the Year for Administrative and Auxiliary Services. Kimberly Luter, Employee of the Year for Curriculum, Instruction, and Accountability. Laura Warren, Employee of the Year for Media Specialist. At this time, Ms. Andrews will recognize our final award.
This has been such a fun night. I hate for it to come to an end, but I know all good things do. Each year, the Central Carolina Regional Educational Service Agency selects a superintendent who demonstrates exemplary leadership, innovative thinking, and deep commitment to serving students, educators, and the community. And this year, NC RESA, as it's called, has selected our own Dr. Eric Bracey as Superintendent of the Year. Would you join me in congratulating him as I say a few words? Since becoming Superintendent of Johnston County Public Schools in 2020, Dr. Bracey has led our school district in substantial and universal academic growth. He understands the direct correlation between staff morale, relationships, workplace conditions, and academic success. These are constantly at the forefront of all that he does. Dr. Bracey has served in many capacities throughout his career. He has been a principal in Vance County. He was a principal in Durham County Schools. He was superintendent for 5 years in Northampton County, and he was superintendent for 6 years in Sampson County before coming to us. His leadership, I can't say this strongly enough, his leadership has moved our school district forward, not only in our academic growth, but also in the use of our financial resources. He has put us in the best possible position that this school district has ever been in. The focus of his work has always been to provide the needed resources for our teachers and staff members so that they can go out and enhance the lives of young people. We are so very grateful to Dr. Bracey for his commitment to our district. So would you join me? And this honor also places Dr. Bracey in the position to possibly be named the Superintendent of the Year for the state of North Carolina. And that will take place in the fall. Would you join me again in congratulating Dr. Bracey? I heard Dr. Bracy recently in a meeting with his cabinet, and his words to his cabinet were, you know, your leadership is only as good as the people who work for you. And I know in that day he thanked the cabinet for their work. But I know he would also say thank you to all of you, the teachers and educators, the parents, the administrators, because we are all in this together. And so it is really a tribute to everyone in Johnston County Public Schools when your superintendent receives such a high honor. I do want to close the night by again saying congratulations to all our recipients, our coaches, our advisors, all the leadership, administrators. Thank you so very much. I do speak on behalf of the board. Many of the board members are here. Ronald Johnson is down at the end. Michelle Antoine is here. Kevin Donovan is here, along with Terry Tippett. Two of our board members were out of the state, really, so they were unable to be here. But before I close, if you are a senior, would you stand up? We saw many of you come across the stage tonight, and we know that here in just a few weeks, your time as a student in Johnston County Public Schools will end. Many of us will be at your graduations, and so we may have an opportunity to speak to you then. But what I want you to and if your parents are here, would they stand with you? If you have a family member here, if they would stand as well. To all of you, I know this is a bittersweet time for parents, because I've been there and done that too, and it's not easy. But I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for the years that you have allowed your young person to be in our care and in our keeping and in giving us the opportunity to educate them. And for seniors, our hope and prayer for you is that God's blessings would surround you in all that you do, and that your success would be as great as you want it to be, that you have been equipped now to go forth and make a difference in the world. And please know that we are here for you if you ever need us. And we're so very, very proud of you. So thank you so much, and congratulations to all of you as seniors, and we look forward to celebrating your graduation here soon. I do want to make one other comment. Is Richard Carr in the house? Is Richard still in here? I can't see. Would you please, this man has organized this whole event, so if you would please give Richard Carr and his staff a round of applause. I don't, and I believe probably, are your photographers here? They've probably been around. A lot of his staff was the one who were taking your pictures back earlier. But thank you, Richard. Thank you. You are everywhere. That's all I know how to say. So I'm going to end tonight by just saying thank you. Thank you to parents and teachers and students and administrators. And we wish you a safe trip home. And students, we wish for you a wonderful ending to the school year. And we just hope and pray that everyone will stay safe and that life will treat you well. So thank you and good night.